Now, the next thing I do want to commentate though is that, well, apparently when I was actually a kid though, I was a kid, Ariel was actually personally almost one of my favorite Disney princesses into the series, so it must be really lovely just to lovely go underwater though, because both our worlds though are not always different. In fact, almost everything though, we have to actually get to know our localization and perhaps the world we always live in. That's right, these chests though, they always love to show a lot of goodies. I know what else you're thinking though. Are we gonna actually see any other characters that will pop up into the story? The answer is no.
See ya.
And I bet you're wondering if this one is actually gonna pull me in. No. It's not really a geyser. It's not really a whirlpool. It's actually an updraft. Hold on one sec. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so in order to find out where we have to go, let's just follow these little Triton horns. These little Tritons. Oh, not you guys again. Like I said though, you can easily just whack them or hit them with a spell. These guys are not much of a threat. And underwater mechanics, they are very crappy.
Come on.
There we go. Okay, this area. It's a tunnel. Uh-oh. Oh, I guess I forgot. Some of these Heartlesses do actually get to come back. Just like Monstro.
See ya.
Just like regular enemies. But however, there are certain Heartlesses that will not go underwater, so you want to remember that. Also, if you don't feel like actually sticking around, that little updraft will actually take you back to the same spot if you ever get lost. Oh, hi! You know very well as I do as to why you guys need to go bye-bye though, because you know it's not very nice to actually whack me like that. Come here. Thank you. Now, before I go any further, this area's got like a little secret. But we can't get that secret yet. We have to come back for it and get that spell for it later. Now we go up. Oh. Ah, here we go again. And it's more recommended though that you just beat the tar out of these guys before you advance further, because I would suggest level grinding before you. Okay. Oh, you won't be able to block it, but you can counter. Like I said, just beat the crap out of them, and they'll go away. Nice work, Ariel. There we go. Ooh, a frost gem. Thank you. Okay. All right, we're almost there now. Uh-oh. Okay, meet our new. Ow. Ahem. Excuse me. Excuse me. I was gonna commentate about you when you rudely hit me. Okay, these guys are screwdrivers. They are Heartlesses in a scuba diver suit. Ooh, ability point up. I'll take that. These guys hurt. They really hurt. They will swing that with the spear, or they'll actually dive. Well, they'll actually dive drive you until you get skewered by them. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Sort of like a lancer in a game. However, they actually skewer you just by using a spear when you're underwater, and it's very hard to actually block it. So apparently, in a worthless way, you have to dodge it. You have to go to the left or go to the right. And this one needs some magic, like Thunder Spell. There we go, and... thank you. Oh yes, there's a Trinity right there, but it needs all three, and we do not have that yet, so we're just gonna go forward and hi. Ow! Oh crap, it's the skewers again. Kill them! Wow, Ariel, you really are thoughtful. Tell me, is that all of them? Okay. Now, before we go any further though, I think this might be a pretty good spot to go later to go in a cutscene and do a stopping point. So, you're in for a big surprise. Who's next?
That was too close.
Woohoo! King Triton to the rescue!
As
Your
long
Majesty.
as I have my trident, I will not tolerate those creatures inside this palace.
Daddy?
Oh, Ariel, when will you listen? It's dangerous out there. Strange creatures lurk outside.
Behold, you swim before the ruler of the seas, His Majesty King Triton.
And who are they?
They helped us fight off those creatures.
They don't look familiar.
We're from an ocean very far away.
Yup, we came to find the keyhole.
The what?
What's that?
Yup, well, it's a...
There's no such thing, certainly not here.
But Daddy...
Ariel, not another word. You are not to leave the palace. Is that clear? Perhaps I'm being too strict. I'm just concerned for her safety.
Of course, Your Majesty. But I must admit, now I'm quite curious about this keyhole.
That need not concern you, Sebastian. Have you anything to report?
Just as you suspected, Your Majesty, they seem to be coming from Ursula's grotto.
I knew it. That sea witch is up to no good again. A sea exile from the palace has taught her nothing.
Yes, she poses serious danger.
And I told you to keep Ariel away from such danger, did I not?
Your Majesty, please,
Poor Sebastian, going through all this trouble, even being a little hermit crab or a lobster or a butler. Anyway, before we actually go, I want to mention King Triton is the voice actor of Kenneth Mars in the film, TV series, and in the Kingdom Hearts series, while Jim Cummings isn't for the prequel film. Now, apparently I've been seeing a lot of prequel films. I don't know what a prequel film was actually, unless it's actually the original Little Mermaid in the Little Mermaid movie, because usually though in the series it was a prequel, then it becomes the original Little Mermaid, and then later was going to make a Little Mermaid 2. So I am kind of lost though as to how this actually works out, but I am kind of grateful though that the voice actor does actually return to post out for the games. Anyway, if you come back here and smack this one, there's a save point. You want to use it thoroughly. But we're going to end the things off here. So, when we come back, we're going to do some more exploration around the Atlantica City. I am Round the Night at your service. For my Let's Plays, see you guys next time.